direct command.
Wow. Wow. It's a business, man. It's all businesses.
Well, somebody said earlier that, we operate with the laws of the sea.
Admiralty.
Right, admiral laws and not laws of the land.
Because there's two different things. If you find anything on the sea, really it's open. So anybody who claims it. That's how it was. That's what the whole story of Amistad was about. Amistad was about the property. It was the personal property, which was movable property. And the Negroes were always classified as movable property. So a Negro can't have a gun. A Negro had to get permission to get married. A Negro had to get permission to get behind the wheel of a car. So now everybody said, well, they do that to everybody. Listen, it started out with you. And they saw it was profitable. It was marketable. That's anybody in any business. They say, if I say, Hanif, damn, dude, this iced tea will give you superpower. It's marketable. I may be lying, for real, but I'm hyping it up. It's all about marketing. Anybody in business law knows this. But there is a definition called self-governing. And see if you can find it in a book. There's a definition called self-governing. This is why I said the whole thing of us placing ourselves. Now, this is taken out of a law dictionary. Again, Black's Law 6th edition, page 695. In this book, it says, local government, the government of administration of a particular locality, especially the government or authority of a municipality, municipal corporation. All cities are municipalities. They're corporations. Now, they talking about local government, but how did municipal corporations come into effect? Because how could a corporation be a government? Now, it says, of a municipal corporation as a city or a county over its local individual affairs. Go a little further. It says the Republican government, one in which the power of sovereignty are vested in the people and are exercised by the people. Let me repeat that again. Republican government, one which is the power of sovereignty are vested in the people and are exercised by the people. So how the hell a police officer going to tell you what to do? He's supposed to work for you, right?
Yeah. So
how are they going to tell you what to do? Get off the corner. Or are you really part of the people, or are you part of the corporation? Which one is it? If the Negroes were classified as being property, or being movable personal property, read the Dred Scott case. It's in the Dred Scott case, it's in the black codes, it's in the laws, period. Everything is already codified. Your child does not belong to you. If the mother's a slave, then you become the slave. If the mother's not free.
Also says that you're a minor.
Exactly. You're a minority. So now, let's go back. If you look at Barack Obama, wasn't they talking about his mother more so than they did his father? Why? Where does the lineage come from?
Comes from the mother.
From the mother. So now, what is she? She's a free person. She has a nationality, right? She has a name and who she is. It wasn't about the father. See? But this is what is happening. We don't see this because we don't research or read anything. We just go on with the television is telling us.
Again, doing a little bit of the follow-up work. The word city. Middle English, Old French, Latin, depending again on how it's spelled, means citizen. But when you move over to the word citizen, you come up with, again, Middle English, Old French, Latin, depending on how you spell it, and it means a state. Okay, so what I'm looking at in just this whole process is the interplay of words, and how that interplay of words, as it leads you around, always comes back to someone who is freeborn. Would I be correct? Okay. And the fact that the whole governance, the whole process of being the government is about being a freeborn person.
Exactly. Okay. You have to be freeborn. Because what happens, again, that's just why the black codes is the way they laid out. And people say they speak with the fourth tongue, I think it is, they say?
Fork.
But they understand the manipulation. We need to study the laws. We need to study law, period. People say, well, this is the white man's law. Man, no such thing as no goddamn white man law. White man what? They're not scientists. You are the scientists. They're technicians. But they are good at manipulations. They're good at deception. This is what they're good at. This is their thing. But now you read that from a Webster's dictionary, right?
Correct.
Now this is one from Black's Law, a law dictionary. And you can look up words and phrases. Words and phrases will give you a different definition, will give you similar. Corpus juris secundum, there's another one that you can look up and find a lot of information in there to see what the definitions are. You can go to any law library that you want to and just sit in there and spend time in it, make it your second home, like I always say. It says, now you read city, right?
Correct.
Now most people say, well, the city is not a corporation. You ever heard that before? It says a government, right? Now we just was going into the whole government structure, right? It says city, a municipal corporation. Repeat that again. A city, a municipal corporation in most states of the largest and the highest. Also, the territory within a corporate limits. Police work for corporations. They public officials. They public policy enforcers. That's why they go inside 7-Elevens and all these other stores and sign log sheets. Your property, their property. The stores are corporations. Same thing. Now, it says it's a territory within the corporate limits, a political entity or subdivision for local government purposes. I don't think people heard what I just said. A political entity or subdivision for local government purposes, commonly headed by a mayor and governed by the city council. So what is the mayor's job? What is his job?
Well, I would propose that his job is to be the head of the immediate corporation.
So why people keep thinking it's outside of what they're talking about? It's like it's something great. He's the CEO of a corporation.
Correct.
What branch of government is that?
Most of the time it's construed as the city government.
No, what branch of
Oh,
government? You got three branches of
administrative.
government.
Administrative.
No.
Which one?
What's the branch of the president? Well, you better start studying civics, man. Executive.
Executive
So
branch.
what's the branch of the mayor?
Executive branch.
All right, then. He's the head of what? The corporation.
Correct.
So that's all it is. It has nothing to do with nothing. He's the overseer or the gatekeeper or the